Alright, Shalom, Shalom. It's the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America to teach the hope of the elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Nahashai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity with charity. Alright, so this basically gonna be sort of a personal testimony, and I'm gonna bring the scripture out. Alright, now I'm originally from if you don't know, from GMS Chicago, but now Spirit had me come down to Indianapolis, Indiana. Alright, now in Chicago you can see some of the curses flipping on Esau and other nations. Alright, just by the homeless. You're starting to see more homeless Edomites. But in Indianapolis, alright, it's damn near all Edomites you see. Alright, you may see a few few there, you know what I mean, that's, few Israelites that's homeless, but mainly what you see down here is Edomites. Alright, not only do you see homeless Edomites, you see a lot of more doped out Edomites than you do Jake. I can be honest, I only really seen like a real doped out Israelite. I only seen one couple, and I've been here almost 3 months now. Alright, but just alone in my job, alright, I've seen a 21-year-old. Well, I've heard. I have a 30-year-old who talks about doing acid and all type of drugs. Her sister was 21, and she was a drug addict, man. So that's crystal meth, alright, crack, heroin, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and then I got this other Edomite. He actually young. He's pretty young, man. This guy's 23 years old, 22, 23 years old. Alright, and he told me he used to shoot heroin. Alright, crystal meth, smoke weed. Alright, acid, Xanax, all these little ecstasy, all these drugs. Alright, at one point, it was the Israelites who was hooked off the heroin, man. But now the problem is moving towards Esau and these other nations, man. Alright, and it was another Edomite, Pink Panther, alright, who was at work yesterday all high, man, all off the madness, all off his square, man, as we'd say, man. The guy was tripping, man. He was real trippy, man. Alright, and these are Edomites, man. These are Pink Panthers, man. Alright, so which proves this scripture, man. Alright, and then I'm gonna get another scripture in Deuteronomy 28, alright, to prove this, man, because Esau, you had your fun laughing at us. Alright, like Dave Chappelle said it best, man. He said, you know what? I don't care neither. Alright, you just say no. You know what I mean? It's not how hard is that. You know what I mean? So this is Deuteronomy 30:7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecute thee. Alright, so who persecuting us? Esau, Edom, man. Alright? And that's why they the main ones getting hit right now. Alright? They the main ones getting hit right now. Alright? When you go into all these inner cities, Who the dope? Who the drug addicts? Alright? They can't show you Jake on TV as the drug addicts no more, because Jake, the time of Jake doing heroin is over, man. Jake is doing party drugs, yeah, but they ain't doing like shooting up heroin, smoking crack. Man, this young dude told me, man, he smoked crack, man. The dude ain't number 20 something years old, man. In his early 20s. And he already had a habit. Okay? He already had the habit. So you gotta ask yourself, if it's young Edomites, like the one girl 21 committed suicide, high, you know, and this guy 22, 23, how much more the rest of the country, how much more the rest of Babylon is off these drugs, man? What they call the opioid epidemic, man. And that's an epidemic. Alright? But it wasn't a problem when Jake was hooked on it. Alright? So now I'm gonna get search this one. Alright. Deuteronomy 28:66, and that in thy life shall hang in doubt, all right, before thee. All right, and that's why they really doing these drugs, man, because their life is hanging in doubt, man. A lot of these young kids, man, a lot of these young Edomites, they don't see themselves having no future, or they had some messed up dad. Because Esau is a twisted individual who twisted their minds at a young age. Alright? And they don't see no future for themselves, man. They know they don't have no 401k. Alright? They know they don't have no grand future, because the American dream is done. So what they doing, man? They like, you know what? We're just gonna party. Just gonna party, man. You know, we're just gonna turn up, man. Alright? So they turning up to the point where they dying, where they killing themselves, man. Just like Jake was doing in the 80s and the 90s, man. In the early 2000s, man. Okay? It says, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. Alright? So it was a point in time where Esau was so proud he could say, you know what, maybe tomorrow. And Esau can't say that now. The Pink Panther can't say that now. Alright? He can't say maybe tomorrow. Because for one, the economy may crack today, later tonight, let alone tomorrow. Alright? You can't sit there and say, they can't sit there and say, oh yeah, my pension or my retirement fund. Alright? They don't got nothing to look forward to. Alright? But to work until they bones crackle. Alright? Snap, crackle, and pop. They gonna do that in the kingdom anyways. Alright? They don't have no grand. This ain't the 1960s. This ain't the 1950s. Alright? Where you could have that white picket fence dream, a house with a dog, a beautiful wife, and a white picket fence. That dream is out the door. Alright? It's out the door. The real issue is that America's done. Your children are dope heads. Your kids are dope heads. Your children are dope heads. Your children are dope heads, man. Alright? And that's your future. And if it's showing your future It's all grim looking, but ain't no pulling out for you like it is for us, man. Alright? So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Bashim Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Bible.